Okay, welcome to Felicia Be So Light channel once again. And Spirit, I was washing out my clothes, my tops and stuff, and wanted me to get back on here and talk about something that people might be experiencing recently, say maybe within the last month or so, okay? So I said, okay, well, come on. I said, you sure? Because I just made a video. I said, go send this message out. I'm like, okay, I will go send this message out. Before I get into this teaching, please like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification button so you know when I go and put up a new video for teaching. And once again, thank you for being a part of my channel and supporting it. And share it with those that you know that need a little bit of encouragement or some changes in their life. So, okay, this is the book called Crystal Muse. Love that book. You know how I am. I like to put things out here that tells you. And this is by Heather Crossany and Timmy Chor, The Energy Muse. Okay. So, there's this black tourmaline. And this is a double pointed quartz manifester. Okay, here we go. This is what Spirit wanted me to talk about. This is sea salt. Okay. Element of water, earth, forms itself. It has the crystalline itself. It's a sea salt. Now, sometimes when you are who you are, in your magical ways, in your spiritual way, in your healing ways, depending on what groups you're with, what circles you're in, where you share your energy in groups. Okay? There are some people who might feel threatened by you, by your gifts, and there might be some that are just downright jealous of you. Okay? And I want you to pay attention to how I'm saying this. There are just some people who will feel that and from you, depending on how gifted you are. There are some people that walk around, they're always trying to find out what gifts you have. What's your gift? Don't tell them what your gifts are. Don't share all your stuff, because you don't know if that person's trying to figure out a way to get into your space to create havoc. Now, I've seen some things, and I have seen how malicious people can be when they don't want someone around, or they'll find a way to not have you around in the circles or whatever. You know, they feel threatened by you. So, if you have been experiencing any type of weirdness that has been happening to you when you go to sleep, and by weirdness I mean you've been fine, and then recently, like within the last couple of months, all of a sudden you're feeling as though somebody has been messing with you at night while you're sleeping. And I'm not talking about spell casting. I'm talking about physically touching you in your sleep. And it's in a lucid dream state attacking you. psychic attacking you, energy attacking you, whatever that may be. You knew you were fine a few months ago or whatever until you had an encounter with this person, and this person or this group is now doing that. You're feeling this energy. Okay? It is a very real energy. And there are some people that are more susceptible to it. Others, they have their shields up where things can't be getting in. But there's always one that always finds a way in through the crack to mess with you. Okay? So, with the sea salt, especially at nighttime when you're sleeping, if you've been going through that and you would like the nightmares to stop, or you would like the issue at hand to stop, whatever it is, and it just recently started, and you have a funny feeling it didn't start until you interacted with this person, or you went to this group, or you were in around certain people, and all of a sudden this started happening. You started having strange things happening to you when you're sleeping, and you wake up and it stops. You're like, okay, and then sometimes you can't even come out of it because you feel like that person or what is on you, and that energy is bothering you. Okay, so you create that sacred space, and you can smudge around your bed area with some sage or Palo Santos. I like this mixture. I put it in here and I light it, and I use my smudge pot to do that. And smudge up around your bed area, smudge up around your home, open up the windows, the doors, creating sacred space. Okay? Once you're done that, you're going to take some sea salt, and you take the sea salt and you say some blessed things over it, like, this salt is going to become a shielding, creating a shield of light around my area, creating sacred space, and nothing of a lower frequency or negative energy can come across this barrier. Okay? Simple. Piece of cake. You set your intentions when you're doing this. And this works really good for children if they've been having nightmares all of a sudden, you don't know why, and you want to cut that nightmares down, and they might be coming out of their little bodies, drifting out into the ethers, and there's things going on. So taking a little bit of the sea salt and then sprinkling around the side of the bed, all the way around the side of the bed, and sprinkling up some behind the headboard, and just creating a sacred space around the bed cuts a lot of that stuff out. Okay. Same with your space. If you're experiencing this, you can take and sprinkle this sea salt around your bed, and then sprinkle it at your door of your home and around the windows of your home. And it creates a sacred barrier that nothing of a lower frequency or so can cross that. If you really feel like you need to create more shielding around your bed, black tourmaline is what you'll use. I love this. Got this from Shasta. And if you want to amplify the black tourmaline, you take a quartz and put it next to it, and that amplifies that stone. Quartz combined to any other stone will amplify it. It will supercharge it up and make it stronger. That much stronger. Just triple threat. So you can put those around your bed, and you want to do to every corner of the bed. So if you have four posts, you're going to have 4 stones. Okay, if you're going to use a quartz crystal with it, so you're going to have 8 stones. But make it your own of how you want to create that sacred space around your bed. Okay? So I just wanted to come on and get this message out there because there are a lot of soul energies, spirit energies, I should say, that are loose out in the ethers and on around our planet, around us every single day. And there are just some that want to find someone to host, to be on them, to be a part of their energy. The lower your frequency is, the negative thinking you are, um, the more susceptible you are to these particular beings, because they love to be able to attach themselves to someone and to keep that energy going. You can be perfectly fine and not understand why all of a sudden you have a headache, you got nausea. That's part of it. Or at night when you're sleeping and you feel like someone is in your space or watching you. That's a part of it. And especially if you have recently joined a certain healing group or a part of a group or something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything. That is someone who either feels threatened by you or wants what you have, wants your gifts. And people don't understand these. You can't just go and take somebody's gifts. It doesn't work like that. The person was born with it. It's in their DNA. You don't just walk up and say, I'm going to take their gifts. I want their gifts. It doesn't work like that. But some people think it works like that, and it doesn't work like that. So these are just some of the trick of the trades to shield the black with the black tourmaline. I love the tourmaline. Obsidian also works well. Smoky quartz works well. I'm just a fan of black tourmaline and black obsidian. Um, so take a look at that and utilize that. Put that around your bed, your doorway, especially if you have just gotten out of a really, say, like a bad relationship with someone and you're feeling like at night you can't rest because somebody's up in your space. Okay, who's up in your space? Then clear your space, clear and create a nice shield of energy, high frequency, so they can't come through it. It works like a charm. Also, if you just recently got everyone pay attention, please don't be texting and driving. You know who you are if you're out there doing that, texting and driving and not paying attention, because I have been seeing so much of an increase of rear ending of cars. I have several clients who have been rear ended all within a week because somebody was texting on their phone and not paying attention. Okay? It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it to be texting and not paying attention. Your time that you look down and look up is gone. It's dimensional differences now. It's not that long length of time in between when you do it. So please don't text and drive. As an extra shielding, you might want to take and put a black tourmaline or obsidian in the back of your car, like on the back seat, on the back of the window, and tap it 3 times to activate it and tell it you're going to triple up the shield of protection behind me. So whoever's driving too fast behind you, they get a clue. And drive with that shield, a bubble of light around your vehicle. I'll tell you what, I'm going to share this and then I got to get myself in bed and get some rest. Okay, so when I get in my car, first thing I say good morning to my car. It has a name. I say good morning to my car and its name. I give thanks for the day, going out to go do what I need to do, being of service. If you have recently bought a car, you know what you're supposed to do. You know rules are you smudge your car. Okay? Smudge the car. Smudge it. And then bless it up. Smudge and bless up your car. So I get in my car, I stick the key in the ignition, I turn the car on and I say, shields all around me of light, shielding me as I drive. Let the shields be 3 feet in front of me, 3 feet on side of me, 3 feet out and back of me, creating this bubble around me. So shields up, I like to say shields up, activate. And then I take my right finger, my index finger, and I circle really fast and snap my finger. Okay, I visualize a light going around my car and snap my finger. Yes. Creating that sacred bubble around my car. And I do that because people just don't pay attention. Some people don't. And if someone's coming up on your rear real fast and they are not you know they're looking down, I flip my hazard light, I click it once and click it off just to get their attention. You're coming up on my rear too fast. Please slow down. We are in that higher frequency of energy now, the higher vibration, and you can actually send that thought out with your thought and say, hey, you need to slow down. Slow down. Slow down, please. So I just wanted to come on and honor Creator for wanting me to get on here and make that message, because somebody needs this salt around the bed at night when they sleep. And you can mix also a little bit of lavender herb buds with it if you want, or any other plant medicine you want to put that has a shielding protective effect with it. That's your homework assignment, to find out what that is. And I just wanted to come on and share that with you so you can rest and have a good restful night and have a good safety way of driving. You have to be more vigilant now, more alert when you drive, because not everybody is dealing with the energy change on the planet. And be patient with the elder ones who are having some difficulties adjusting because they are on their medications and they are more susceptible to these energies right now because they are not aware of what's going on. If they are not awake into the new energy, they're not aware of how it's affecting them. So I just wanted to come on and share that and give you some info on it. And I hope this helps some of you. And please share, like, and pass it on to anyone else. And just try it out. See how everything, especially if you have little ones that are having problems. If you just recently moved into a home, and I already have a video on that, how you're smudging with the homes and everything. So anyway, I bid you all a good night. Sleep well and have a good sleep. Thanks for supporting Be Soul Light.